This was probably the mountain part. And I was like, man, it would have been good to record. But I feel like the purity of the moment passes if I stop and reach for the camera. Today is Friday. Today is Friday and the rent's not paid. Today is Friday and we're overdue, past due. Today is Friday and the lights are supposed to be off Wednesday. Today's Friday and you're more than a day late and more than $1,700 short. Today I'm talking to people who stand in front of a mountain. I don't know what mountain you're facing. I don't know the storm or the struggle that you're fighting. But I know for somebody standing in front of a mountain, you feel like me today. You're looking at something that God said you could move. But the faith didn't reside. Really don't feel like you can do it. Today I want to tell you, sometimes it may feel like you're at the bottom of the mountain. It may seem like stuff isn't just going right for you. It don't really matter what way you look at it, you're still at the bottom of the mountain. Oh, there's people passing you. There's situations that's bigger than you. There are deep, dark tunnels that you sit in that are the depression in you. I know that you're at the foot of the mountain sometimes, it seems. I know in scriptures before, the mountain that they're standing at, Jesus asked the disciples, if you had faith the size of a mustard seed, then you'll be able to look at it and say to it that it will move. But they come to the point where the mountain is bigger than them because the little boy is dead at the heel of it. I realized today that at the heel of the mountain is the heel of your hurt. This is at the heel of the mountain. There was a little boy, not dead, just close to it. And I know what you look at today may look dead, but it's not. That's what I like about this story, is that everybody had given up on him because he's standing, staring at a mountain. But Jesus only noticed him when he was standing and staring at the mountain. I know it's big in front of you, but you better look at yourself, and this is when God would notice you. He notices bigger than you, and you see it bigger than you. You notice can't nobody else help you in your mind but him. That's when he notices you. I think it's significant that not only the son is being thrown into fire at the mountain, because Moses found himself talking to a burning bush at the mountain. Now, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. But I know that the daddy comes and talks to Jesus and says, my son that you promised me, that you gave to me, that you allowed me, doesn't look like me because he ain't acting like me. He's throwing himself into the fire. God, I don't want to lose him. But it was at the mountain that Abraham and Isaac had to go up. And the sacrifice had to be made. And Abraham, I think, feels like this man. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that they were looking at a mountain. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that they were looking at a mountain that was bigger than them. But they could change their entire life right in front of them. saying it is, but maybe this was that mountain. This was probably the mountain. This was probably the mountain that the Israelite spies came to when they looked at the city that Rahab lived in and said, they're bigger than us. They'll defeat us. This was probably that mountain. As you stand and look at today, it's probably that mountain. The one where Noah is called to bring his entire family to a safe landing on a mountain that's unstable. As God flooded everything around you. Probably the mountain that Lot and his two daughters had to save their lives and run to, because people around them could see them but not hear them, could watch them but not even understand them. Your whole life is changed and turned upside down overnight. This was probably that mountain. This was probably the mountain that David found himself at the foot of it, wondering if God was going to deliver him from it. Not the mountain, the giant who crossed the mountain over into the valley. This was probably it, because it's bigger than you. It's defeating the hell out of you. It is. This is stepping on and killing. This is roaring and shouting. This is making noise around me. They keep calling me, checking on me. Is there any progress? Like anything changed from yesterday and today? No, Goliath, but this is probably the mountain. This was the mountain Jesus found himself around and coming down. And notice me in the valley, screaming by the weight of everything that is, I let me burn me up. The weight of that doubt, my own, in my way, I am the mountain. Good God. It says that he keep throwing himself into the fire. Himself. I wonder, does he make the fire first? I wonder, does he make it consecrated? You know how long it takes to make a fire? You don't know. You get sticks, leaves, and brush, and you get cardboard. You have to clean out the old ashes. You have to make sure that the brick around it is stable and supported enough so when the fire actually gets going, it doesn't get blown away. It takes time to build a fire. I wonder if he builds it. Like to build up in his mind. They're smarter than me, I can't. They're stronger than me, I can't. I'll never be. God ain't gonna do it for me. We'll never see it. I want it, but I can't. I wonder if he builds the fire in his mind. Then it says he just throws himself into it. Never felt like that. Like, what the hell?
That's digging up and not getting them.
He says, what does it matter? I just throw myself in. If it's over me to consume me, I just throw myself in. I'm tired of it hurting me, burning me, and I ain't even touched it. I just throw myself in. Can I tell you today, it may sound crazy, but throw yourself in there. You got to jump in and say, God, if I don't want it teasing me, Go ahead and let it consume me so you can save me. Go ahead and let it burn everything around me so this can be the moment that my mountain moves for me. God, the weight of it is too big to just be stepped on by the toe of it. God, crush me with the entire mountain so you can save me from it. Because you had to go around it because it was on you. You had to come down it because it was a part of you. When he got down there, he spoke to the little boy and said, get up. So he had to rise it, raise it, lift it. Because you had to come out of it. You look at today. Not sure where you are, not what you've been through. I really have no idea. But can I tell you, he does. And if it's too big for you to see through it, know God will come around it. If it's too wide for you to get over it, know that God will come down it. If it's too dead for you to heal it, know that God will resurrect it. This was probably that mountain that God said your faith allows it to move.